Welcome to Combat Mission Final Blitzkrieg, my friends. We're here on the Maginot line, defending it from a German assault. Without a doubt, they're going to try to push this area and, of course, make it theirs. So I've got a few ideas as to how we can stop that from happening. They're going to be coming from this intersection over here. I'm going to go ahead and just get started, get the first turn down. And next turn, we'll see exactly what they're doing, but I think I'm going to grab this machine gun and put him in this building, because we'll be able to see right directly to the farmhouse. I'm also tempted to move some of these other machine guns a little more forward, and maybe some of these infantry units into these forward buildings to make sure they don't take the area here. We do want to go ahead and grab that intersection as well, so we can't just stay back. So probably what I'll do, grab these two units, move in those buildings, do the same with this machine gun, move into this building, and hopefully we get a nice firing line set up against the enemy. I actually wanted to see if they would attack us first, but it looks like we're going to be okay. So here we go. Let's quick move, and I'm still not sure if they're in that barn, so I'm going to go to level 1 first. Grab this second unit. We're going to go to level 2. With this infantry unit, we're going to push up as well. And we've got plenty of weapons there. You can see we've got BARs, we've got M1 Garands, a number of different weapons to really keep us safe. These guys I'm just going to move into the first floor. And with these guys, you know what, just in case we can maybe get a flanking shot on the enemy, I'm going to go ahead and move them into the second story of that building. Now, as for the machine gun, I do want to get this thing forward, so let's move him into the second story there. And with this machine gun, we want to move him into that beautiful townhouse. Again, we'll get to level 3. Now, we may not even have to use this guy, but just in case, we might as well also bring the ammo bearer, put him on level 2, and let's just hope that we don't have much resistance in this sector. Go ahead and put him on level 2 as well. Here we go, folks. Fingers crossed. I don't know if this was the right move, but it's the move we chose. Move, boys.
Okay,
Sergeant. That is a beautiful, beautiful sight. We are playing with a 242nd Infantry Division, so maybe I'll put their unit symbol here in the image to this video. Let's hope they can just get into these buildings without a problem. We're already taking shots. Get in there, boys. Get in there. Yeah, they definitely have some guys there at the barn. Returning fire there at the intersection. Look at that distance. That's got to be at least 200 meters, maybe a little more. From here all the way over there. As long as we can keep them busy, though, they won't be firing at these men getting into the building. Go for it, boys. Go for it. Damn, they are everywhere. Glad we sent some guys over here because I see some Germans there as well. Some very heavy German machine guns right in that sector. See if we have an officer nearby. Maybe we'll even call in some air support or some artillery support more appropriately. Looking nice, boys. Looking very nice. I like this gunfire going on right now. And once again, I don't think we have artillery. No, we definitely do not. Let's grab this infantry, immediately move him into the first floor here. As for the guys on the second floor, we definitely want to move to the barn. I'll leave one unit here as overwatch, but as for these guys, I'm not sure they're really helping. So I'm going to put them in this building instead. Kind of have them move buildings. We'll keep that guy where they are. And as for this infantry unit, man, these are the only guys that have gotten hit so far. I'm going to try to just get them into this building. So try to get to level 2 of that building, boys. And you know what? We might as well push up the rest of this infantry too. So we'll just keep on pushing forward. As we push forward, we'll move other units forward, of course. So this guy, you know what? He can actually start heading over here. This machine gun is going into that building. I like that as a position for him. But as for this machine gun, I actually want him to move over here a bit closer to the enemy. So get him on level 2 of that structure there. And let's get this officer forward here. Put them on level 1. We'll also go ahead and grab this infantry. Yeah, they're moving already. There's just no point in keeping them back here. And another infantry unit. We're just going to keep them safe. Put them in level 1 of this building. Here we go, guys. Everything is happening so quickly during this gunfight. We really need to get into those positions as fast as we can. And what I'm mostly worried about are those machine guns right there. Keep it up, boys. Come on. All right, we got some rifle grenades going off. Move, boys, move. Nice. Got that building under fire. Move up, boys. Move up. This is not a good position. I've put my men in. 2 down. 3 down. I should have known better here. Should have known better. We're going to have to stop the movement of these guys. I just hope that the other guys can start reacting. Now, we are in that first position at the intersection. That's the position we need to take. So maybe a blessing in disguise. We'll have to wait and see. is taking cover, and we can just see the massive amount of Germans. I mean, they really are all over the damn place. We're going to have to turn this into a fighting position and keep them back. Yeah, those guys, thank goodness they're not dead. They're just taking cover. But obviously, this position is under heavy, and I mean heavy fire. Not much in terms of movement that I want to do, except maybe to get these guys over here so that we can return fire. Let's get them to level 2. These guys are already returning fire pretty nicely. And I'll grab the infantry back here. And once again, get them to level 2 as well. We just want anybody that can actually shoot back, we want them shooting back. Now, I don't think this machine gun is actually even getting a nice shot on the enemy, so I'm going to try to move them into this building. Again, we are turning this into a bit of a firing position, but we have no choice. It's kind of what we need to do right now. Try to get these guys into level 1 of the building and continue the combat. Return fire, boys. Return fire. Got some guys back here just in case we need them. Hopefully, once we actually get set up in these buildings, we'll be able to do some effective return fire. The enemy even have flamethrowers over here, so we want to be very, very careful about letting them get too close. There we go. Some rifle grenades. That's what we like to see. Those guys are getting in the building as well. Of course, we are taking some very nasty shots in return, taking shots from multiple locations. Return fire, boys. Return fire. We need those guys in the building very, very quickly. The rest of these guys are all taking cover. A lot of them, of course, have become casualties, but I'm hoping once we fill this building up, we're going to be able to respond much better to all of these Germans. And again, the important thing is not letting them take the position. If we can do that, then we've won the battle. There we go, rifle grenades, beautiful. See all the Germans in that building there. Okay, guys, best thing to do here is continue. Keep on fighting the enemy. I'm actually going to quick move this guy into level 1 of that building. No point in keeping him here. We'll do the same with the actual officer. So these guys are going to have the officer right near them. They should be quite brave with the officer watching. We're even going to move up the 3rd Platoon HQ over in this area. And I think that for now, we just keep the fighting going. We'll eventually go back and retake the intersection, but not before this gunfight is over. That's it, boys. That's it. Let it happen. Let it happen. A lot of our men taking cover, but it looks like we're starting to actually fire on the infantry in that building. That seems to be the main target of the guys here. And you know what? If we can get that MG set up, looks like we have. We'll firing, and eventually we will get them to evacuate for sure. Just have to keep it under heavy, heavy fire. Looking good, boys. Looking good. Infantry movement in this section. I'm guessing they might even have some foxholes, something like that. But pretty soon here, if we can't break them, we're going to have to make a push. We're going to have to try to actually break through their lines. All right, looking good, boys. Looking good. Let's see if we have any additional units here. So these are just ammo bearers, but they can certainly help. Let's get them to level 1. Get this guy over here to level 1. Make sure we deploy the weapon, and I'm going to make sure this weapon is deployed as well. As for this other machine gun, I am going to try, I don't think it's possible, but I'm going to try to quick move them into this building, level 2. And we'll do the same with this infantry unit. We just have too many infantry in this building. We've got to sort of spread them out a bit. I think I'll move these guys. Let's do it, boys. Very, very nervous in this particular fight. Come on. That's it. Covering fire, covering fire. We might actually get these guys on the 2nd floor. Much more useful than being here on the 1st. MG units immediately evacuated. Just very, very quickly there. It looks like we got a few rifle grenades off into this area, and we're starting to see some of the Germans here. They definitely got some casualties on the enemy. But yeah, I'm really thinking that moving into that building is going to be important. There we go, there we go. Move it, boys, move it, boys. 2 more casualties on the German side. And look at that, guys. Starting to get some decent shots. So I think we need to keep this up. But of course, we have got to send a unit into the intersection, no matter how dangerous, before the end of the fight. We want to make absolutely sure that we have control of that area. And in fact, I'm going to quick move these guys over here, try to bring a fight to the Germans over in that area. We'll keep them there. And as for this unit, they've been beaten up pretty bad, but I'm going to send them to level 1. Again, I want this thing deployed. They're trying to deploy it. And let's also pop some smoke. We might as well pop some smoke here. With this unit, now this is the infantry unit that first broke through over here at the intersection. We're going to send them to the 1st floor. And we've got a machine gun unit here. Same thing, we're going to send them to the 2nd floor of this building. Here we go, boys. Can't stop fighting for a second, guys. If the Germans break through here, we've lost a very important front. We have got to hold the intersection no matter what. Beautiful. See some MG fire going on there. So some of them are actually trying to cross the road. That might just be their presence in that building. Come on, boys, set them up, set them up. We are starting to get some very nice gunfire right on these buildings. Of course, it's not going to make a difference if they can stay alive until the end of the battle. We've got to get the enemies out of these locations. We already killed quite a few in this building, but we've got to keep it up. There's another one. Beautiful. That was actually an enemy spotter unit, so killing him is great. And we can actually see the enemy's got snipers over here, machine guns. It is not going to be easy for our guys to break through. Grab the infantry. And their job is going to be something very dangerous. It's going to be to go to level 1 of that building and hold. Do the same thing with the ammo bearer. Again, this is for the actual mission objective. We have to do this. We're going to move our captain into this building, level 2, where the rest of our guys are fighting. We are not giving this position away, guys. It's not going to happen. Move! Follow your officer, boys. Come on. And that morale is not doing great. A lot of gunfire. Just lost one of our men here in the building, so we are still taking a lot of return fire. And I see that flamethrower unit starting to move forward. I think they're trying to flank us. Hopefully they won't have time to do that. Get there, boys. Go, go, go. There we go. Even our officers are returning fire here. Trying to give some cover to our infantry in this location. And of course, if we can just hold down in the barn, then I think we've got it. Man, no, they're giving up. They're not surrendering. They're running. They were so close too, but a few guys ate it, and unfortunately, the rest are gonna get the hell out of here. There is a machine gun right there. Man. Talk about a tough little challenging fight. Really, like, surprised. Okay, we're going to deploy that machine gun. We've got, of course, the captain here. And since these guys just don't look like they're going to make the push, we're going to quick move them at least to the 2nd story here so they can return fire. I still believe in these guys. Like, I'm going to order them again. We'll see if they can pop some smoke. They cannot pop smoke, but I'm going to order them to at least move in that direction. Again, I'm going to try to quick move them. You can do it, guys. Same with the ammo bearers here. Quick move into level 1. No, not like that. And even with one of these infantry units. We got so many infantry units in here. So let's get them into this building first. That's probably safer. They'll move around this way, and then we'll attack. And let's grab another group of the infantry here. We're going to do the exact same thing. Get them into level 1 and use them to push forward. Yeah, that computing is taking a little longer, so a lot's going to happen here. Hopefully, everything's going to be good, but I'm not sure. There we go. set up. Turn fire. Shoot out those damn windows. Oh my goodness. Hell of a gunfight going on here. Not sure the rifle grenades are going to do much to help us, but okay. Our guys are dead set on using rifle grenades. Man, these boys just do not have confidence. They are not going to hold that position. It's an absolute hornet's nest. I've never seen such a realistic actual fight, though. That's one thing I love about Combat Mission, is the realism in these fights. I mean, really good realism. We're going to send these guys to level 3, because I don't think they're going to do anything else. Send these guys to level 2. But like I said, just the fact that this gunfight is continuing, this is exactly what a real gunfight's going to be like. You know, it's not just like the movies. So let's pop smoke. I don't want them to pop smoke there, actually. Hopefully they don't do that. Try to move them into level 1 here. Once again. Yeah, these guys are breaking completely. First squad is completely going to break. They'll be back, but we can't use them this turn, and we need to push forward. Come on, guys. We need to push forward right now. We do at least have some units in the area. I'm not sure if that's going to count as a capture. But at least we haven't allowed the enemy to get into this area, so hopefully it will. Hopefully it will count as an actual capture. And look at this. Even the guys up here might be able to get some shots. They might have some more luck on the second story. No, they're actually spotting the officer back here. How great would it be to take out one of their officers? Light up that building, boys. Light up that building. Right. Now, once again, I'm going to have to try to make a push, right? Even if they're not going to follow through with it. So, let's pop smoke. Quick move. Level 1. And the same here with our infantry unit. We're going to just go ahead and quick move, although I'll actually stay on this side. Maybe that'll help. So we're kind of going through the woods. And I'll do the same with this infantry unit. So we're going to, again, try and stay on the right side of the actual complex here. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but I hope it does. And we'll try to get one of these infantry units out, because they are not doing a damn thing over here. Let's put them in this building, level 2. Go, boys. Hoorah! It's our time to shine. 3 squads going out at the same time. Come on, you gotta be able to do this. They've got to be able to get into that barn. We're, of course, getting some really nice shots over here. Look at that. Just took out one of the Germans. 2 of the Germans, actually, in that building. So hopefully their focus is going to be on our stronghold right here. Move, move, move. It's looking good so far. Just keep it up. Come on, boys. Come on. You're almost there. Yeah. We are in position. Now, these guys got absolutely decimated by what I can only assume is a machine gun. But the rest of our guys are actually getting in the barn here. This is beautiful, guys. We got a firing position at the barn. We're now actually engaging them directly from the intersection. Unfortunately, a lot of guys going down there at the intersection. I am not stopping that push. There's no way. In fact, I might actually go a little stronger with that push. We're going to try to get this guy on level 2. This machine gunner, not that guy. This guy right here. These infantry units. We are going to try to get them to level 2 of this building. And the same thing with these guys. I'm going to get them to level 1 of this building, because this pretty much can spot the rest of the street. Well, it'll see the rest of the street in any case. Once again, they might abandon the position. Some of them are getting in that building, which is beautiful. But a lot of them did get hit taking the intersection. It's unfortunately a price we have to pay for victory here. Go, go, go. Nice. Our unit there is absolutely in fighting shape. And the important thing is that we're actually holding the position. Yep. That machine gun, that MG is beautiful. Just continuously hitting this German position right here. They've got some very, very strong units right there at the corner. At least they haven't pushed for the intersection. As long as they don't take this, I believe the victory is ours. Oh, it looks like they might be pushing for it. I see some guys on the road here. Oh, I definitely see some guys on the road. Get that machine gun up there, boys. And you know what? Just to be safe, because it looks like they're going to try and retake the area. Level 2, and I know there's not many of you, but you go to level 1. And these guys, level 2. Don't let him get into the intersection. Yeah, that's an aggressive attack. Must be Panzergrenadiers just to be able to essentially run across the road and still have the offensive advantage here. Get in there, boys. Get in there. Safe in the building. Move, move, move. That position continues to be the real death trap, just that continuous buzzsaw of machine gun fire coming down here. But most of our guys actually got there without problem, without issue. I think we'll be able to hold the position. I hope so. Still have an MG-42 firing directly at us, of course.
Keep your heads down. Enemy infantry ahead.
Yep, that's going to be enemy infantry. Almost certainly they're going to try to push the location. Let's go. Let him have it. See one of our men firing. This is what we need, just continuous fire. We need to be shut down or, you know, of course, covered by the enemy, or else we're not going to be able to return fire whatsoever, and that's going to be absolutely awful for us.
Keep your heads down. Stay alert. Stay down.
Let him have it, boys. Let him have it. Still got that group right there, looking great. First squad, been with us since the beginning of the fight, and they are still holding on strong. I am starting to see some enemy infantry squads trying to make it onto the road, but I think we've got them pretty well pinned too. So this position is just able to pretty much dominate the entire village here. That is a beautiful thing.
Get up and fight.
Alright guys, last minute, I think we've got it. There's no need to risk our men's lives anymore. Battlefield just went very silent. There we go. Okay, that didn't last very long.
Do this.
37 seconds, the countdown begins, and I'm just not seeing that push by the enemy. Looks like they tried to get their infantry out here, but just like our infantry bugged out when we tried to push them over here, I think their infantry bugged out too. And how couldn't they? We got a nice firing position right there. If we actually look at it from their perspective, they might even think we're in this front building. Of course, we're in the back building. But this is a tough position to get through, of course. It's crossed. Come on, boys. Let's go for that victory. Oh, guess we got some overtime here. Okay. I think just continuing this fire, just keeping them under fire is fine. As long as they're not returning any, we have a much higher chance of actually knocking out some of their units, which we've already done over here. I'm wondering why it's going into overtime, though. So we do have the location. Maybe we need to send more units into the location. Let's go ahead and call a ceasefire. So that's going to be a draw. I wanted to stick to the actual, parameters of the mission itself, and since it went into overtime, didn't think that was very fair. But there we go, guys. So we have to, of course, take that location, and that just didn't count as a steal. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played this game. 38 men killed, 32 men wounded. I'm a butcher of American soldiers, of my own men. But yeah, I guess at least we got a draw and held the location. We could do a lot better in the future. What would you guys have done? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks so much, guys.